The lights are so bright that my eyes are like meh. So I'm very sorry if I start crying in this video. My first YouTube crying. A lot of people were very negative about 2018, and honestly, world affairs wise, I can see why. But personally, I had an okay to pretty good year, so I'm not going to do a whole spiel about how bad 2018 was. All I can say is I really like new starts. I'm a very much phoenix from the ashes kind of person. Genuinely like setting goals and achieving them. Every year I basically write resolutions. I'm intrigued to know in this notebook of mine what my 2018 resolutions were, because I can't remember. I don't think I did many of them. Okay, so my 2018 resolutions were: don't buy a single item of clothing. I actually made it 6 months of the year or something like that without buying any clothes at all, whether from like a charity shop, whether it's secondhand, like whatever. Didn't buy any clothes. And then I realised that all of my pyjamas and underwear were pretty old and I kind of needed to buy new ones, so I donated all my old clothes. My other 2018 resolutions were get awesome at cooking. Didn't do that. Go to a music festival for the first time. I was originally planning on going to Download Festival last year and I didn't, and I kind of wish I did now, but oh well. Read 52 books, i.e. a book a week. This is a 2019 resolution as well. I was basically sidetracked by my dissertation in 2018, so I cannot read because all I have to read are critical books and they're kind of boring. Upload 30 YouTube videos during the year was last year's. Didn't really do that. I was more active on YouTube, I think. Learn to drive was another one. I was way too scared to do that. That was a very optimistic one. Number 7 was finish and self-publish my first novel. Did not do that. Number 8 was sit and stand with best possible posture all year. I came to the realisation, see I just adjusted myself there, that my posture is terrible. Engage my core, whatever the frig that means. Number 9 was go to every uni seminar. Sometimes I would get lazy and not go. And apparently I've ticked it, so I must have done it. Number 10 was stop getting lifts because I live at home, and the main thing about living at home, isn't that right, Penguin, is that you ask your parents to do stuff for you. That totally happened a lot. I have a good feeling about this year though. I feel like I'm gonna achieve a lot. I feel a lot more motivated. I don't know what kind of planetary thing was happening. Something about Uranus was all in effect last year, but this year I feel a lot more energetic is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully these work out. So my 2019 goals / resolutions. Number 1 is to run a half marathon for charity. I have been training for that for a few months. I then got ill with a cold in December and I basically was massively waylaid and felt like absolute crap for 2 weeks, so I didn't train. I kind of worked my way up before I was ill to like one long run and then one much shorter run, so like a 10k and then a 5k or whatever. Yeah, I'm running for Alzheimer's UK because my granddad passed away a few years ago from dementia. I really want the quality of life of people with this disease and their carers to really improve because it's a really hard time. The second one is get awesome at cooking and cook often. I, again, rely on my parents for cooking, my mum specifically, but to be honest, she is an amazing cook, so meh. This is amazing actually. This is the Hungry Student Vegetarian Cookbook. This is a birthday present, I think. Thank you, Sue. Number 3 is something that I've recently kind of got into a lot more and I just can't stop thinking about. I read a book. It's called How to Give Up Plastic. It's by a Greenpeace guy. Sorry, don't know your name. It literally has changed my entire perspective. It's not hard to read and it's just really brought it home to me how wasteful people are. People just don't think about it. They're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna throw my plastic packaging away, like frigging reuse that shit. There is a checklist and things I think in there that you can like say about what you're gonna do to help. Some parts of the book were a bit preachy and a bit like, join the movement, join Greenpeace. I want to buy things in cardboard now, for instance, instead of plastic, and I try my hardest to look for like eco-friendly options everywhere. I might do a video on the steps I'm going to take for this, but basically I'm going to reduce plastic in my life. That's my number 3. Number 4 is from 2018. It's the read 52 books thing. I log them on Goodreads. I've already read one, which is Banana Yoshimoto's Kitchen. Oh my god, it's so brilliant. I loved it. Number 5 kind of links to the last one in that the Badano Yoshimoto book was mentioned, but I really want to learn Japanese fluently. I bought like one of those workbooks. I've already got like into the first section. Wow. I keep doing that today, I don't know why. Number 6 and number 7 are kind of similar, but they're both don't buy things. I am not going to buy clothing because, frankly, I don't need any clothing. And like I said, for 2018, I did actually make it halfway through the year before I bought stuff, and that was to replace stuff, so technically, maybe it didn't count. I'm going to not buy a single piece of clothing or a single book is the other one. Oh my god, I looked through my like accounts and all I do is buy fucking books. Sorry for swearing, but that's all I do on Amazon. I'm acquiring them faster than I'm reading them, obviously, so I'm just gonna go a little less crazy on the Amazon. This isn't ranked, by the way. This isn't like a hierarchy of the tasks in the order I want to do them. Number 8 is get a better job. Basically, my job at the moment, it's fine, like I get along with everyone, it's like I know how to do most of it. I've applied to a job, hopefully gonna hear back from them because I really want this job. I've literally, over there is like a book I've made of the entire job spec, and I've literally just researched the hell out of this job. I now know everything the job role entails, so hopefully I get an interview. I want to be able to have a career and not just a random retail job. Number 9 is learn to drive. I'm kind of worried about driving because I have one of those brains that kind of like tunes out a lot. I'll just stop talking and I'll just look away and I'll be like, oh crap, I'm filming a video. So maybe I won't be a good driver. In fact, I'm pretty certain I will be a freaking terrible driver, but I want to give it a go because it's an important skill to have. It's a step in the right direction. And also stop getting lifts and trains and buses that are never on time. Thanks, England. Number 10 is build up and make my credit rating good. I have not delved into the land of credit yet. I didn't even turn that on, did I? Well, I did, but I didn't turn the light on. Ta-da! So those are my 10 main goals, but I also have a few additional kind of smaller ones that some of them I might already be doing or like I want to improve upon. Go to yoga frequently. I do go to yoga. I love the yoga class to go to. It's like my favourite thing in the world. But I keep forgetting, or like over the Christmas period and a bit before, I was just so busy. I want to just go more frequently. I want to go every Sunday or every other Sunday instead of like a Sunday a month. And also do it at home and meditate more. I have the, what's it called? There is an app that is just an orange circle. I think it's called Mind or something. Be more mindful, because honestly I know mindfulness is the most touted, is that how you say it? Touted thing people talk about. They're like, oh, you have to be mindful to enjoy life. I was kind of like, for ages. Now I've actually tried it. I'm like appreciating the time you have. I don't really tune into sound and stuff like that, like to calm me down. I more just kind of think, oh, I'm in this present moment, everything's great, like, cool. Okay, this is not really a small goal, but it is one that I've wanted to do for so long that I've just put it in an additional goal. I'm not in my main goals because I know I probably won't do it. Is finish writing one fiction novel. I have started many a novel, and I have never finished one. Hopefully self-publish it, or maybe just like show it to some people like agents and stuff. That's probably not going to happen this year. That's why I put it in my additional goals, because for some reason I've been having a creative block. I think I talked about that in one of my videos. If anything, I've been feeling more practical. Like I really want to like do practical things and like get stuff sorted and be more of an adult than do anything creative, which is a shame. And the last additional small goal is to listen to more female music artists, because I came to the realization that my entire music library or slash Spotify playlist were just full of male artists and male bands, but basically I've been getting into Taylor Swift. Her songwriting's pretty good, music production is pretty damn amazing, particularly the lyrics, which I'm usually not attuned to. I'm more of a kind of vibe kind of person. I really like Ready For It. I've been getting into Taylor Swift. I've been getting into Kesha again. I really like Woman. Praying, that's it, Praying. Gwen Stefani is another person I've been listening to a lot. I realise all these women are white. I know it's not very diverse, but it's, I guess it's a start. A lot of No Doubt. No Doubt is an amazing band. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 1 was recently added on Netflix. My love of RuPaul's Drag Race has just reignited. So one of the songs that the queens have to dance to is Freakum Dress by Beyonce, so that's on here. Britney Spears is another one. I've been listening to the Blackout album. Dan mentioned it on an Instagram story, like Dan and Phil, but it is a really good album. It's a very dancey, poppy album. Massively into Billie Eilish. I think she has a really unique both voice and production style on her music. Been listening to some Janelle Monáe, there we go, a bit more diversity. Yeah, so I've been already doing this. I've already been trying to listen to more female artists. I was gonna do like my 2018 Wrapped kind of Spotify thing, but honestly it was very boring. It was like Panic at the Disco was number 1, no surprises there for me. I think number 2 was Muse, Nirvana or something, like, and then number 4 was Placebo. Those 4 are like my favourite music artists ever, so yeah, that's actually the end of my list. Thank you for listening again to my voice just ramble on about nonsense, and I'm very sorry there hasn't been any astrology content. Thanks for watching. Oh no, I never turned this on either. Look, it's cute. It's like a little stars in a bottle. Again, thank you, Sue. Thanks, and give it a like if you want to and stuff. Oh, I'll be doing a update video at the end of the year, hopefully. I mean, I will, if I remember, about how these resolutions went and whether I did any of them. Danke, friends. Have a nice life. Should I be in the middle so you can touch the bubbles? That sounds a bit weird.